What's cracking, y'all? Your boy about to make some pizza. Homemade dough, homemade sauce. So before we get rolling, hit that like button for me, and let's get this shit cracking. All right, let's get this cracking. I've got warm water at about 110 degrees. You really don't want it any hotter than 115, otherwise your yeast will be no good. After the warm water, I'm gonna throw some, not all, of my packet of yeast in there, and we're gonna mix it up. Let that yeast activate. All right, I'm gonna throw some sugar into this water. Water and yeast. Turn my mixer up a little higher. Get the yeast and sugar and warm water mixture cracking. All right, our yeast is nice and activated. I'm gonna start to throw in our rest of our ingredients. I'm gonna throw in 1 tablespoon of olive oil first. A little bit of salt. Bow. And our first cup of flour. Just about a cup. Then pop it down. Let's start it on a low speed, just to incorporate that first cup of flour. Slowly incorporate that second cup of flour. Scrape the bowl. Make sure you get the excess flour into that mix. All right, it started to get incorporated well. I'm gonna scrape the sides, add the rest of our flour, and let it do its thing. As you can see, my dough is starting to ball up real nice. I'm gonna let it go for about 2-3 more minutes though. My dough is done. We gotta let it rise overnight. So I'm about to oil this bowl down and then drop my dough ball into the oiled bowl, cover it, leave it in the fridge overnight. Look at this dough, man. Look at that pizza dough, man. That's what we're working with tonight. Well, tomorrow night. All right, here's my dough ball. I'm gonna let this boy rise overnight. I'm about to get my sauce cracking. I've got Roma tomatoes going in. All right, tomatoes are out. I like to take them out the boiling water just as the skin starts to break. Chop the tops off and then break them down. So I've got my tomatoes boiled. I've got them peeled, no skin, and I cut the bottoms off just so there's no root in my sauce. We're about to blend him up.
Question my gangster if you ain't never did shit.
Gotta throw some garlic in there. Making pizza sauce, baby. Gotta have garlic. Come on. I got my onion sauteing. About to throw that garlic in. Alright, now let's add the pureed tomatoes to my onions and garlic. Oh yeah. The sauce already smelled good. It ain't even close to being done either. So here we go. I'm gonna throw a little salt in there. Pepper. That'll work, that'll work. Dried oregano. Yeah. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 bay leaves. I've got red wine. Wine in just for spruce. And I've got tomato paste. I'm gonna do like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste just to thicken it up. Alright, last thing for my sauce, my fresh herbs. I know I'm not supposed to do this. I know I'm supposed to have like one of those cloths or something. But fuck it, I'll pull everything out when it's done. I've got fresh basil, fresh thyme, fresh rosemary. Everything's going down. I don't really like to mix it too much. I just like to drop the fresh herbs so they're submerged into the sauce. In about 2 hours, this sauce is gonna be ready and fire. I've taken all the herbs out, all the stems. I've left a few rosemary leaves up in there, but low and slow for about 1.5 hours. Alright, sauce is nice and cooked down. It's still a little chunky, but I'm gonna blend it up tomorrow after it cools overnight. So I'm about to cover it, pop it in the fridge for the night, let those flavors develop. Alright, as you can see, my dough has risen quite a bit. Let's get to work, baby. Oh yeah, you see that dough? So this is what I gotta do. I'm gonna split him up. I'm gonna go 2/3. 2/3 is gonna be for the pizza. 1/3 will be for my calzone. Alright. Alright, I've got my beautiful sauce from yesterday. Throw some sauce up on now. Man, the smell of this sauce. I've made this sauce before, but I've never let it sit overnight before I ate it. So I'm super juiced for this pizza, man. Mainly because of this sauce. Mainly. Alright, you think that's enough sauce? Let's do a little more, man. I want it saucy, man. Alright, I got some fresh grated mozz. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's throw that mozz on there. Alright, next up I've got some beautiful pepperonis. These pepperonis are beautiful and they're delicious. I'm just gonna populate this pizza with pepperonis, you feel me? And we're gonna move on to the next step. Right, so I'm gonna finish this boy off with some thin sliced red onions. Make sure everybody's covered up nice and well. And then one of my personal pizza favorites, I got some black olives, boy. Pepperoni, red onion, black olive, fresh homemade sauce, fresh homemade dough. And then I'm gonna throw a little queso on top just to finish it. She's about to go in the oven, boy. Get you a bite. Alright, so like I said, with the last third of my dough, I'm gonna make myself what hopefully turns out to be a calzone, homie. Alright, I really hope this goes well. I've never made a calzone before, so we just gonna see what it does. I like my shit saucy, so I got a lot of sauce. Sauce. More cheese. More cheese, please. Alright, I got pepperonis. Y'all know I got pepperonis. I've been had ronies. But y'all didn't know I had part cooked bacon. Uh-oh, sprinkle me, man. Tama. Little bacon. Then I got a little par cooked sausage, man. Little par cooked sausage, just for fun. I need a little more sauce. And last bit of cheese. I'm just gonna fork it. And some flour. Just gonna fork it. This is the final product. What y'all think? Looks good to me, man. I don't know, I ain't no pizza guru or nothing, but it looked good enough to eat to me. I need this piece right here. Let's go. It's hot, man. First time making pizza. I impressed myself. Alright, here's my calzone, man. Look pretty good. It ain't perfect, but I definitely think it's gonna hit. Alright, here's my calzone. It ain't perfect, but I definitely think it's about to hit. Ooh. Ooh, the smell. Oh, goodies. Oh, goodies. Oh, goodies. You see the goodies in there?